Well, hello, my beautiful Leo. Welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your singles love reading for the end of August, right through to the end of September 2023. I've already cleansed your space and have meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares, and subscribes. I am truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about to pretend to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I do not take your money, e-gifts, donations. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram, or Patreon. I will never ask you for your credit card details. I will never ask for personal details. And I'll also never give you a cell phone number to call. So if anyone masquerading as me asks for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam, okay? Let's move straight on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful there's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Leo, this is your singles love reading. I'm going to get all of your cards first before I connect to an outcome. The first pile is how you're approaching love. The second pile is anything that's, going against you or you've been struggling with. And of course, the third pile is the outcome energy. So let's get straight to it. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Leo? What do they need to know regarding their singles love situation? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What are they meant to be aware of? Okay. I'm also going to do a Celtic cross just to see who is coming towards you, when you might meet this person, and really what's going on there for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Leo? What do they need to know? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What are they meant to be aware of? They want me to go one more, so I will. Okay, so let me just get the rest of your cards. You've got the Bear as your first card. So I feel a lot of you have been focusing on your projects, bossing up on your world, reestablishing your power in areas of your life where you felt either you gave your power away or you felt underestimated in your life. I definitely get a sense here that some of you have been feeling a little bit hesitant to get back in the dating scene, or you've been focusing on some responsibilities that perhaps you've had to navigate before you open yourself up to making space for love in your life. Doesn't mean you don't want love. I feel that some of you have been searching for a deeper connection with somebody, and you may have felt that there's nobody about at the moment that really sparks that chemistry, or you can't find someone who really wants a love that's as deep as you can offer. Remember, we can only meet each other as deeply as we have met ourselves. So I definitely see that you're on a bit of a journey of discovery right now. I'm going to get the rest of your Celtic cross in a moment. I just wanted to see what's going on for you. Now, of course, we've got the Bear, and this is the Lenormand deck. So this energy indicates that you are building confidence, perhaps after a period of walking away from something that was not emotionally fulfilling for you, especially since you've got the 8 of Cups here. I feel like you've been in a protective energy for a while, a bit of a cocoon, shall we say. Some of you may have been going through some very difficult experiences in your personal life, and you've been in a very protective energy where you're focusing on recalibrating your world or making some major changes, and you may have felt that love needed to take a little bit of a back burner. For example, we all went through major traumatic experience in the last couple of years that may have displaced some people, may have thrown them off track, just made you focus on what's really important. And I feel a lot of you have been focusing on either finances or your goals and your projects right now. And it's not, as I said, that you don't want love. I get a sense that some of you have been focusing on other areas of your life before you actually make space for love. Now, we do have number 15 in the Lenormand deck. Number 15 is the Devil card energy. So some of you may have been feeling very stuck in your love life right now, and you may feel truly helpless to change your situation. The Devil card energy is not a negative energy. It actually highlights areas where we hold ourselves back, or where we have bound ourselves to a situation that we need to change or we need to liberate ourselves from. I do get a sense here that you are aware of something that's keeping you a little bit stuck right now. And you're going through a period of self-reflection. Some of you may have connected to an experience in the past with somebody else that took a long time to close out. Now, this could be something that was unfinished business, for example, or it could be that you were going through a period of personal development where you needed to process some emotions from a previous experience and it was hard to get closure on a situation. And I feel it's taken you time to get emotionally ready to open yourself up to true love, to new love that is headed in your direction. But this is your protagonist energy. Right now, you're in a period of self-reflection, and I feel like there's this energy of, now, don't shoot the messenger when I say this. It's like complacency, okay? You may be looking at areas of your life where you are in a repetitive cycle, like getting up in the morning, focusing on your projects, maybe seeing your friends if you're lucky. I get a sense here that there needs to be more space made for love, because I feel like you've got into a bit of a routine and you are seeking more excitement and more spontaneity in life. And you may have noticed that, same old faces, same old places, and you desire something new, okay? We do have the side. It's in the resistance position. Now, when it's in the resistance position, it's like you got it in the reverse. Some of you may have separated or broken up from someone, and it may have been a very shocked or abrupt cutting off of a connection, and some of you are still healing from that. I also get a sense here that some of you have just been really trying to clear the air or cleanse. So you may be going through, some of you may have even just taken yourself out of the dating game for a while to really discover yourselves and go on that journey of discovery for deeper meaning and greater authenticity in your life. I see a lot of you are focusing on clearing space, cutting out things that are not good for you or people or situations that drain your energy. And because this is in your resistance position, it does indicate that some sort of ending that you've experienced in your life has in some way influence your current circumstances. So whether you were with someone in the past and it was a high level commitment and it ended abruptly, or it was very turbulent, or whether you have found it hard to get closure on a situation, or perhaps you've even witnessed something from your childhood that has in some way played out in a cycle in your love life in some way, whether it's trust issues, abandonment issues, jealousy, or just a feeling of attracting the wrong sort of person. I get a sense that you're doing a lot of almost like psychoanalysis is what I see here, where you're actually trying to understand a little bit more about you, the sort of person you attract, and what it is you're looking for in a person going forward. Now, your outcome energy, of course, we have the mouse energy. So some of you are very shy, even though you're a Leo. Everybody expects the wonderful Leo to be full of bravado and confidence, and you are also those things. But sometimes, you're a little bit shy, especially when you meet someone that you really care about or you are really attracted to. You may feel a little bit tongue-tied. I mean, of course, it depends on your moon energy as well. Sun, moon, or rising signs, they do play an influence in your chart when it comes to attracting love or connecting to somebody. But I get a sense here that you are feeling the fear and do it anyway. I feel some of you are deciding to get out there, mingle with other people. I get a sense here with the man energy, male or female, it's not a gender specific reading. It's about the energy. The man in the Lenormand deck is to take action. It's to know that something needs to be done to change your circumstances. And if you stay in the same situation, you're going to remain stuck. So I definitely get a sense here that you are opening yourself up to change. And with the mouse energy, some of you, I'm picking up about 30% of my beautiful Leos out there have been a little bit unwell and have been dealing with some sort of unwellness that you're trying to really come to terms with or get over. I mean, it could be something that is as simple as a cold, or some of you could have gone through some sort of surgery, or some of you have been dealing with something where you're like, I'm not ready for love right now, but I do want to be in a space to be ready for love. Okay, so I definitely get a sense here that you're clearing space to welcome love in. But I feel here with your overarching energy that you've been in a very protective cycle for some time, and now you're looking at your life and trying to restructure your world in order to put yourself out there a little bit more. Now, this could be in terms of I actually see, because number 10 is in the resistance position. So you may have felt that luck has not been on your side when it comes to love, but this energy changes and shifts. And by the end of September, it's really important to recognize that the tide is turning. I feel fate is intervening to put you in a circumstance to meet someone new. Also, remember that Venus is in retrograde right up until the 3rd of September. It doesn't mean you're not going to meet someone until then. What a retrograde does is it slows down the process so that you can clearly see right from the get-go whether someone is right for you or not. And it gives you an opportunity to stop it quite quickly if you notice any red flags, okay? So right now, I feel like you're in a period of analysis, and I feel you're going to restructure your life to put yourself out there. I get a sense you're going to be doing something for you, whether it's taking a course of learning or picking up a hobby or a class or even traveling. I get a sense that you're in action when you meet this new person. Okay, so let me just get a Celtic cross to see what's coming your way. We've got the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles is a card of planning. Okay, it's a card of consulting with yourself, looking at what it is that you need to do in order to build a solid foundation for yourself. But it's also an indication that you need to mingle with other people. Three of Pentacles is about getting involved with other energies. So when it's a Three of Pentacles, it can indicate that some of you, you may be opening yourself up to some sort of craft-based class or skill, because the Three of Pentacles is about creativity. It's about talent. It's about doing something that you enjoy that actually gives you peace of mind, but also you collaborate. So some of you may be thinking about putting yourself on a course, or you've had a little whispering from your soul, like, what if I went horse riding? Or what if I took up archery? Or what if I, decided to join a group that's really interested in cars or golf or rugby or art, whatever it is. I get a sense that something is calling to you right now, and that calling is important because it's drawing you to be connected to other people, to be accepting of invitations where there are communal events. Okay, so I feel that's your starting position. Now, you may even get an invitation from a friend to do something in the next 6 weeks, and I feel this is something that will actually help you meet new people. What's crossing you? We've got the Eight of Cups. Now, the Eight of Cups, there's a couple of energies coming from this. One is you're searching for someone who is deep, who offers, a love that is true blue. And you may have not found what you're looking for. There may be no one who sparks that level of chemistry or that depth that you're looking for. The Eight of Cups, I get a sense that you're re-examining where you've been, the experiences you've had in love, and what you're letting go of, and what you want for the future. And for some of you, you're like, I don't even know what I want from the future. I just want someone who's loving, kind, honest, who's true blue. And those things are important. But it's really very important to get clear on what you want, okay? Be extra clear. What does this person look like that you want to be with? See a person in your mind's eye that you want to have a relationship with, and see yourself having a life with that person. That's when you're manifesting to your true potential. The Eight of Cups also indicates there could be someone who keeps coming in and out of your life, okay? And this person, I feel like you've been trying to release this person from your energy. I mean, there may even be a rejection or an abandonment energy going on here, something that you've experienced before, and it's made you change direction. It's almost made you think about not connecting to love for quite some time. But I get a sense here as well that you're trying to free yourself up from that energy. And when we do have a Venus retrograde, it can mean that people from our past tend to knock on our door and say, hey, remember me? And I feel like for you, the past really has nothing new to say, okay? I'm getting an energy here for some of you. You may even desire to travel, but you're definitely wanting change. I feel like you're trying to forge a way or come out of a comfort zone, because I feel like the way you're looking at your experiences, because an Eight of Cups is like everything that's gone on before. I mean, it was great, but it's not what you're looking for. You're looking for something really special. And as you mature, you really are quite discerning about what you want in your life. And I get a sense with that Eight of Cups that it has to be a very special person who comes into your life to take your attention, because anybody who's just like mediocre, it's just not going to cut it. Okay, that's what I get here. You're looking for the magic, and I feel that you're going to find it. So let's see what's going on there. What's below you? Thank you so much, my beautiful Leo. What do they need to know? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What are they meant to see regarding their singles love life? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What are they meant to be aware of? What's wonderful is you have the Fool card deep below you, okay? So I feel that is you embracing a new start, but it's also about taking taking a leap of faith, coming out of your comfort zone. If you've built a life of comfort, I mean, that's wonderful. But if you are in a repetitive cycle where nothing changes, or you don't get to meet new people or new experiences, then it's definitely an indication that something needs to change. Sometimes the universe sends us a tower moment, because when you're feeling stuck and you feel like you're going round and round in circles, suddenly a tower moment appears. It makes you feel so uncomfortable that you must change direction. You must do something to influence your circumstances for your highest good. So some of you may have been feeling really restless recently, or you've had that whispering from your soul, like, what if you took up acting classes, or what if you, went on safari? All these wonderful ideas that are coming into your mind, and it's going to be different for everyone. But as soon as they come in, that is your heart whispering at you to almost be like a guide or a map as to what you need to do next in order to get to where you want to go. Okay. Now, can you show me a little bit more? I just want to see a little bit more about this. The Magician card. Okay. Now you have a lot of major arcana cards here, which does indicate that you are on the right path to meeting someone that you will be with long term, okay? What is below you? We have the Fool card. So this is about, deep down, you know that you need to come out of that comfort zone, that you are welcoming in more spontaneity and opening yourself up for a new beginning, okay? Now, when I say new beginning, this is about trying things that you've never done before, whether it's taking that invitation to do something within the community, help out somewhere, whether it's take a class or connect to a hobby. With the Fool card, it's really an indication that you need to have fun, that you need to embrace your inner child and be open-hearted and playful and get out there. The Fool card is really about flirtation. Allow yourself to be that wonderful Leo, to allow yourself to shine and be that attractive, magnetic personality that you truly are. And if you don't feel that way about yourself, then that is something that you've been working on. That is something that perhaps you've been healing and building within yourself. And that may be why you are single at this time, because we all have lessons to learn when we are in a solitary energy. So I feel building your confidence, remembering that playful, open-hearted self with that cheerful disposition that you are. I feel like you're connecting to more fun things and letting your hair down, okay? Now, what's in the past? We've got the Two of Swords. You may have attracted people who were very indecisive, who made you feel very confused. You may have even connected to people who you felt it was stalemate, nothing was happening. I definitely feel with your love life, things have been at a standstill for a while, and I feel you've had to make some sort of decision or compromise, because if you stay where you are, or if you do the same sort of things, you're always going to get the same outcome. So I feel you've made a pact with yourself to change something in order to get what you desire, to shake up the energy. The Two of Swords is a really interesting card, because it can indicate that just when you're about to discover new lands, you get a little bit nervous. So you go inwards to check in with your intuition. They actually want me to show you the Two of Swords in the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot. Now, I'm sure a lot of you are very, where is it? Can you please guide me? Thank you. I'm sure a lot of you are very au fait with what it looks like, but they want me to break it down for you. This figure is feeling really defensive, okay, because they can't see the future. They're blindfolded. So they're having to trust their intuition and trust in the universe that things are aligning behind the scenes. As you can see, this figure, the history of this figure is that she's about to discover new lands, okay? The water is calm, which means you're gaining control over your emotional security. You're opening yourself up to love. And whilst you may feel a little bit defensive because you have to do something new in order to discover these new lands and these new experiences, you're having to feel the fear and do it anyway. So trust your intuition. Whatever you're being called to do at this time, you're adapting to your circumstances, and you're making adjustments to put yourself out there, because that is when you're going to meet somebody new. Now, the Eight of Pentacles, this is in the potential position. 8 is the number of the self. So again, I'm getting the energy of some of you are doing something for yourself. You're committing yourself to something that you want to do. Now, this could be something that is a talent that you want to know more about, because the Eight of Pentacles is like learning a new craft or a skill, or putting yourself on a course of learning to educate yourself in order to elevate in some way. Now, this could be a spiritual education, so you could be joining like a spiritual class, meditation, yoga. It could be something creative, or even something to do with work or business. But I get a sense of people coming together to commune, to learn something, to share their skills, to up their skills as well. And I get a sense here that you dedicating yourself to this will actually put you in the path to meet this new person. I mean, some of you may even take yourself on a spiritual retreat or some sort of communal gathering. It may be like a festival that's connected to nature or to medicine, natural medicine, things like that. Like going out there having fun, because I'm actually hearing a drum beating and I'm seeing a bonfire right now. So some of you may literally be going to a festival. But I get a sense here, it's like letting go of the past, burning away the excess, things that you don't need anymore, the memories, the painful memories of separation with somebody, or even if you haven't been with somebody, that loneliness, that energy of like, when is it my turn to connect to love? I feel like you're releasing all that because that is expectation. That is influences from the past, keeping you stuck in the present. And I feel like you're opening yourself up to something new. And that puts you in the path of this new person. Now we do have the Nine of Cups. This is in the near future. Nine of Cups is such an important card, especially since you got the Eight of Cups. Because when you're willing to free yourself up and do something different and change direction, or open yourself up to freeing yourself from the past and restarting your journey, even if you've been rejected in the past, you're just going, you know what? That was then. This is now. You're a different person. The Nine of Cups indicates you're going to discover your wish come true. Because anyone who's willing to walk away from anything that's inauthentic stumbles straight upon the Nine of Cups. Satisfaction, contentment, love, the good life, fulfillment, passion, intensity, whatever it is you wish for, you will get it. So it's really important to manifest what you truly deserve and desire. Okay, see it like you're living it now. But this is a card of pleasure and well-being and sensuality and getting what it is that you want. Your cup will be overflowing with love. And I get a sense that in the not too distant future, you're going to meet someone who really sparks your curiosity. And I see this is someone that you could marry because you've got the Ten of Pentacles and you've got the Hierophant. Both these cards indicate marriage or some sort of high-level commitment. Now, your advice to yourself in this moment is the Nine of Swords. A little bit of anxiety, a little bit of anxious energy coming through here. Some of you may be worried that perhaps, you're not going to find love. And also, I feel some of you may be looking at past situations with regret that you wasted time with a person that perhaps was not right for you. Remember, every person we meet teaches us a lesson about ourselves. Okay, whether that's to build more confidence, whether that's to address an insecurity issue or a trust issue, every person that comes into our life triggers things within us in order to heal. Okay, so that we can become our best selves. So this Nine of Swords, I definitely get an energy that, you're overcoming shyness, you're overcoming nerves in order to get yourself out there. Also, I see some of you need to have better sleep, okay? Because some of you are really exhausted in the life that you've built right now, and you may have a lot of responsibility and commitments on your shoulders, and you just may feel that you never have enough hours in the day. So when you finish work or your projects, whatever it is you're connecting to, you may feel exhausted and not really feel like actually looking for love. So they're asking you to really restructure your schedule right now. Also, the Nine of Swords is about shifting any negative thoughts or self-talk, okay? It's a call to have faith that sometimes fear can be false evidence appearing real in our lives. The ego, just when you're about to make a major change that could potentially make you happy, the ego steps in and says, what if you fail? What if you get rejected? What if it doesn't work out? But what if it does? You'll never know until you try. So I really get a sense here that you're trying to feel the fear and do it anyway, and it's going to really put you in a position to meet someone new. Now, the external circumstances, the Hierophant. So again, the Hierophant is all about having faith, but the Hierophant actually is a marriage contract card. So I definitely see that if you're looking for a high-level commitment where you settle down and get married to a person, it is yours for the taking, okay? The Hierophant also indicates learning. So I get a sense, a real heavy sense in your reading that whatever it is, you're doing something for you and you're learning something about yourself or for yourself when you meet this new person, okay? Now, the Hierophant also indicates that this will be a traditional relationship. Thank you so much, I'm so grateful. They're showing me an image in the water right now of a very fancy menu, okay? It looks like a restaurant menu. It's got a lovely border, fancy border around it, okay? It's next to 2 candles and a leaf. I'm being given that it's a bay leaf, B-A-Y, bay leaf, okay? Thanks so much. I'm truly grateful. Okay, I'm being given that bay leaves were made into wreaths for poets and heroes many, many moons ago. Okay, so maybe your person has either done some sort of heroic deed in their life, or they've won a prize for their writing or their spoken word. I mean, the bay leaf could be significant. It could be connected to the food or the restaurant that you're going to be going to with this person, or where you may meet this person. So the bay leaf could be significant, so look out for that. It could even be a sign just before you meet someone new. I'm being given that this person you're attracting is, they're very physically attractive, and of course it's not about aesthetics. However, that is nice, of course, if you're attracted to that person aesthetically, but I feel this person, they offer constant love. Okay, so I feel that's what the bay leaf is trying to represent here for you. You're about to meet someone who offers unconditional love, and that they are true blue, because they're giving me that a bay leaf is an evergreen. Okay, so I feel this person is true blue. And because we're clarifying with the Hierophant card, I feel like you will actually, have a very traditional relationship that meets your expectations. Now, it's really important to recognize that expectations can really set us all up for a fall sometimes in life. So it's important to just let it organically unfold and see where it goes, and you'll be pleasantly surprised that actually it goes towards a high level commitment. I feel like you will move in or marry this person. I definitely see you moving in with this person. Okay, now the hope and a fear, we've got the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands can indicate that you're exhausted. You're just fed up with the dating game, and you may feel that there's just nobody out there. Everybody's got baggage, you've got baggage, everybody is, you're looking for someone who's really fun to be with, someone who is exciting, adventurous, playful. And with the Ten of Wands there, I feel some of you have got a lot on your plate right now, and you really have to struggle to find space to allow yourself to open up to new love. But you are looking for a new beginning, because this is a hope and a fear position. So for some of you, it may have been difficult to let go of a past person or a past situation or a past narrative, but now I feel like you're welcoming new in. This is a card of new beginnings, clearing space, really saying goodbye to emotions or relationships or situations that don't belong in your life anymore, so you can open up to something new. And I definitely see that there is something wonderful and new on the horizon, but I feel with the Ten of Wands that you are exhausted and that you have a lot on. I feel like you're overloaded or burnt out right now, and you have to gather that strength because you're nearly there. You're nearly about to meet this new person, okay? Now, your outcome energy, we have the Magician card and the Ten of Pentacles. So the Magician card is the equivalent of the Man in the Lenormand deck, which means your focus needs to be on your love life, and you need to take action if you want to change your circumstances. But also, manifestation is key, okay? Thoughts become things. It's so important, okay? You can turn your visions into reality, but you must use that inspired action. As you can see, it's like the Holy Grail. This person has everything they need. You don't need to be a different person. You don't need to change yourself. You have everything you need within you, my beautiful Leo, to attract the person of your desires, okay? So I definitely see that the Magician card is actually going to help you manifest this new person. And there's something really magical about this person as well. When you meet this person, you and this person are going to go on a wonderful vacation, and what they're showing me is that you and this person, they're showing me lots of underground caves, tunnels with stalactites and stalagmites. Okay, they're showing me that it's like crystals growing naturally underground. So you and your person may actually go to see one of those places, because they're showing me that right now. It's going to be a very adventurous connection where you actually go on a journey of discovery together, and not just spiritually but physically, where you want to see the world. Okay, so I definitely see you traveling with this person. Ten of Pentacles tells me this person is in it for the long term. You will grow old with this person. There's definitely an energy of retiring with this person, and if you're already retired, I feel like you and this person will enjoy your retirement together, okay? Ten of Pentacles, this is investment right from the very beginning. This is a relationship that I feel this person will join your family lineage, is what I'm being shown. But also, Ten of Pentacles is about knowledge. So I feel, thank you so much, I'm so grateful. It's almost like you and your person, you'll talk about marriage, not quickly, it's organically. I want you to be aware of that. Trust your intuition. It's not going to be a person who sort of love bombs you and wants to get, married really straight away. I don't feel that at all. I feel this person takes their time to get to know you. This person is slow and steady. And I feel very romantic, very passionate, very honest is what I see here. This person, either you or this person, I mean, I feel the way I see this is both of you have had pasts, and both of you may have had very similar pasts and relationships. And I feel that you and your person, it helps you grow in strength because you understand each other and you don't take love for granted. Okay, so that's what I'm definitely seeing here for you and your person. Okay, I'm actually, before I pull some cards here, I'm just going to see if I can see anything more. Can you tell me a little bit more about this person or anything else that's going on there for my beautiful Leo, when they might meet this person? Because this reading is for the next 6 weeks, so I definitely see that you will meet someone where you take a course of learning in the next 6 weeks. Ace of Wands, there's an instant attraction, a major breakthrough happening for you in your love situation. And with the Ace of Wands, it tends to mean that it's a budding romance straight away. There's a spark, a chemistry, and that you can see a future with this person, that they are adventurous, and that the universe sent this person to you, okay? We got the World card, and we got the Five of Wands. This is somewhere where, I mean, you may travel to this place, because the World card can be like overseas, or perhaps this person is from overseas. The World card is really about completing a cycle or reaching your goal. And if some of you have travel booked, I definitely see you maybe doing something on this traveling vacation that is challenging. But the Five of Wands tends to tell me that you're going to meet someone who is a little bit different from you, who intrigues you straight from the very beginning. They come from left field. You do not expect to meet this person when you meet this person. And the Five of Wands indicates this person, I mean, it could be even a sporting event where you meet this person, because I feel they challenge you in the right way, because the Five of Wands comes before the Six of Wands, which is like, it's been a challenging situation, but you will be successful. You will reach your goal. So I definitely see that wherever you're trying to level up in your life, that is where you'll meet this new person, okay? So there's definitely someone on the horizon for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? Just going to see any final cards, anything more they need to tell you. Okay, so we have gratitude. Now, gratitude, of course, indicates that the more grateful you are for the things you have in your life, the more goodness you will attract. So I definitely see that you're bringing more grateful practices into your world. Some of you may be waking up every morning and saying, "Dear universe, I'm so grateful for the wonderful relationship that you've sent to me." Even though you haven't got one right now, believe and receive. Also, we have the attraction card. So that tells me that there is a high level commitment and attraction that is coming in for you very shortly in the next couple of weeks. And I feel that it's mutual. It's a mutual attraction, and it will turn into something very, very solid, something long term. Okay, so I'm just going to go and pull a trinket for you. Okay. So we have the Eiffel Tower. Obviously, if some of you have booked a vacation to Paris, I mean, that may be relevant for you. But whenever I get the Eiffel Tower, it tends to mean, tower energy is like liberating yourself from a stuck situation where you've been going round and round in circles and just not making any traction. But also, the Eiffel Tower is, representative of the city of love, romance, Paris, okay? I personally prefer Rome. I love Paris too, don't get me wrong, but I love Rome. I see that as romantic as well. But I'm getting a sense here with this that you're about to break free from a stuck situation, and we have the sun here as well. It says made with a smile. So perhaps you're making something physically when you meet this person, but this, the sun represents success, reaching your goal, happiness, and things blossoming. And of course, the sun represents Leo. So this is going to be one happy Leo meeting someone that is meant to be in your life long term. That's what I'm picking up on, okay? So I'm going to leave it there. I hope something resonates in that reading for you, my beautiful Leo. If it does, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is so important for me too. Thank you so much, my beautiful Leo, and love and light.